Is this like the guard, uh, like the building for the guard captain, like Damien's office,
Double the patrols, just in case.
potentially? There's a guardsman right there. Where is this? It's on the edge of the port. So maybe, maybe not. You'd think that if this was sort of the central office for the guard, that it would be closer to the actual palace. Okay, so we can still do this component of the main quest and not get locked in for the final main quest stuff, or we can step away now. I think it may make sense for us to do a little bit of other stuff first, because I feel like toward the end of the main quest, it might be preferable to just go all out main quest for that part, because I think as things start to get intense, we want to, there's going to be that temptation to keep on going, and we're not going to want to tear ourselves away from that, because it's going to feel like we're finally getting somewhere big, and it's already starting to feel like that a bit. So I think all the more reason for us to do a little bit more of the side stuff for now, and then when we do go back to the main quest, that means that we can focus on that in its entirety. Yeah, and for that reason, that means if we go main quest, that'll be a little bit of time in which to make that happen. Okay. Too close. Too close. So, I think what we do here is I think we'll head out and do a little bit of exploration. Remind me why we put... Oh, this was just for one of the vineyards. Okay. Don't necessarily think there's that much reason for us to go back here, but I think what we do now is we go back to doing a little more exploration / treasure hunting, and that would mean the Witcher School gear is probably the stuff that we have the most places left to go in order to complete. It's like, where's the Griffin School stuff? Is sort of in that area, yeah, where we were planning to go later on. So I think maybe we head over back in this general area, do some exploration, do some looting, try to get some of those Witcher diagrams, and then once we're all full up on our inventory and we don't have any inventory space remaining, we gotta sell stuff, we'll head back to the city, we'll sell some things, and then I think we still have one more person to play at Gwent before we start up the tournament, so that might be a good way to break that up a little bit. So that's what I'm thinking we go for now. Ah, okay. Just check where the soiree is, because we can accidentally trigger it. Good call. Let's make sure we don't accidentally do that. It is... Oh. Hold on. Where is the last Gwent person? I feel like the last Gwent person is very close to that. No. Okay, they're right over here. Okay, so that's good. I mean, they're close by now, but I think just for the sake of breaking up the Gwent and breaking up the exploration, it probably makes sense to explore now and then talk to this Gwent person later on. But that was the tailor, not the soiree. Okay, hold on. Hold on. The soiree is down there. Okay, so it's by the Grandmaster, who has oftentimes been our go-to person that we sell our armor and weapons to, that we get after we do all the adventuring. Is that going to be close enough that if we run to the Grandmaster Smith, we might accidentally trigger this? I mean, it's definitely in a different building, and normally we would approach from this angle. We wouldn't be running past that, but depending on just how large the radius is in which you trigger this, that might be a problem, in which case we're going to have to remind ourselves of that. Just be careful when we go in that area. Okay. We tend not to go that far into the corner, but we very often go to the Grandmaster, so yeah, good to know for sure. But a different matter entirely. Maybe, oh, tell you what. How about, as a reminder, that. Don't go there, Lids. Bad things happen there. Don't you dare. Okay. So, let's head to a fast travel spot. Get on out of here. Can we hop that? We might be able to hop that, but let's not. Oh. Oh, there is a way down. Okay, so let's head on through here. And so I think we also have Witcher contracts as well. Yeah, we have several things left to do, I think, before we do the main quest, assuming that we truthfully want the main quest to be, or at least the last component of the main quest to be the very last thing we do, which is, I think, almost certainly the case. As for whether we do this sort of penultimate main quest component at the end as well, that part is maybe a little bit more remains to be seen, but I think we're probably looking to, well, either go to the farm and then we start going east and south from there and go around, or we work our way up north from the Fort Usser ruins. Either way could work. We have, hold on just a second here, we have more inventory weight than I'd be expecting us to have. So, like, for example, right now, it wouldn't be a terrible thing for us to just dump some of this stuff. And by dump, I mean sell. And by sell, I mean, are we going to have to go buy the soiree location? We can probably find someone else to sell things to. There is a natural break between the penultimate one and the main quest one, or the final one. Okay, I mean, that's fine. But, why don't we'll deliberately go here just for a second to sell stuff, just so we're not going past it. Because I think we'll wait for now. Where's the actual blacksmith person, though? Okay, over here. I mean, it's also like 10 p.m. So no one's out right now. It's not that late. I was mostly expecting, based on how barren this is right now, I was expecting it to be like 1 a.m.
Best cure for the beast.
Yeah, armor's still here.
What's that?
So let's sell stuff to you.
Mind showing me your wares?
And I'd like to keep this, because it is a nice sword. This guy is poor. This crossbow's not that important. We could potentially just dump it altogether. Unless there's, like, stuff we happen to need to / want to break down, in which case we could just have you do that. Give you a little more money so we can turn around and sell more stuff to you. I mean, we might be able to make that work. Yeah, I think we do, because we have a lot of meteorite axes at this point. That's definitely something we want to start to break down. Same with this. That'll give us a little more weight to work with here. That's not that important, but sure. Even the shells. You get the pearls. Other axes. Yeah, now this guy's got some monies. Chains. The other junk, probably better to sell. Don't remember if this guy will buy that or if that's only the general shopkeepers. But in just breaking that stuff down, we have already made some progress here. Reducing our weight. I think the broken rakes tend to be fairly heavy. Yeah. Or our 11 halves. Yeah. it all helps a bit. Because I would like to be able to basically just go out, do a fair bit of exploration here, get a decent chunk of that out of the way, check it off, and then head back over to town. Do maybe the Gwent, like we were saying, and then go for the main quest.
So long.
And of course, by reducing our weight, that extends the amount of time we can spend out here. That's really not a whetstone we can use, despite looking like a whetstone that we could use. That's just mean. But supposedly there is one here. So I'm surprised that's not one that we can use. There may be... There it is. Okay.
Unbeatable barkings. Preferential financing from the Chanfanellis.
Okay, so... Let's now actually fast travel. Like, we don't want to be walking from here. That's quite a ways to walk. So we fast travel, and then we head back over to that other spot where we were expecting to run into more of the stuff we're looking for. And we could even reactivate some of those treasure hunts as our main quest here. So, like, I think we were talking Griffin School? Yeah, we're never going to spend all our money, so, like, it doesn't matter too much. But, yeah, so I think we'll head up to the ruins here. Then we'll just go north from here on out, and eventually we'll make our way over to this spot. Okay, so we're going north. More or less following this this dotted line that we have for our active quest, because I think most of the question marks are basically just on the way to that. And I vaguely remember we saw this previously. This area where there's this strange sort of ravine. And it did catch my attention. But there wasn't really anything else about it. Just relatively small area. And now let's just double check. Okay, well, I was gonna say make sure we're not running past one of the question marks. Well, here is one of those question marks. It's a guarded treasure. Save. What kind of guards and what kind of treasure, you ask? Oh, that looks like a Slytherin. That's quite the guard. What's the best way down there? This, I think? Hello? Slytherin friend? We should prepare accordingly. We should put on a draconid oil. Because these guys are no joke. And we do still have one round of the succubus decoction for the increased damage. Active now. Okay. Ooh, okay. Forgot about that. You are breathing fire. That is your thing. It's a thing that you do. Artist, I think technically the sign that's supposed to be most effective against you, though. Oh, you're gonna do this now. You're gonna do this now, huh? Yeah. Oh, you still hit us. I sidestepped, you still hit us. Well, put the Gwen back on, and I thought I might have seen that you're ready to shoot another fireball at us. You are, in fact, ready to shoot another fireball at us. That time we avoided it. That time went for the full dodge roll. Oh, we're shooting another fireball. Wait. Gotta make the rounds. Can you just come down already? Thank you. They're also ready to shoot fire. We're over here. by the way. That's gonna hurt. This is more fire. No, stop running away. We get it, you like to shoot fire at us. Mistimed that one. Dodged a little too early. Oh, so now you want to fight. Now you want to fight, huh? Not for long, you don't. Oh. Did get the timing to work, at least dodging the fire. Well, there's a very short window, it feels like, in which you'll actually stick around to fight us. I know it's ready to shoot fire, but at the same time, we also need to get some time in which to actually hit this thing. I thought we had X, or rather, Ardon, not Axie. There we go. Down it goes. Okay, so what were you guarding? This dude. Orders on torn parchment. Diagram for gauntlets. Ingredients. A lot of crowns. What is this? Pavel. Take that Caton boy, and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you all and spewing all over his boots drunk. He's just a little turd, so it shouldn't take much. Once he's seen pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulfur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Salvine. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champ des Soleil will come pick this cherry. And since you will have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Just be careful when you're putting out the reptile's supper. I've lost enough men already. Philipper. Huh? Okay, so you set this guy up to get attacked by that, the Slizzard, yes, but why? Oh, no, that's the guy with the sulfur. That's probably the dude who was setting him up, who did, in fact, become a, casualty. Okay. So, that was that question mark. We actually did go by the bandit camp. Let's just double back real quick to get that. Shouldn't be too far, and I think we did encounter this previously, of course, because we do already have it on our map, and I think it was just a particularly high level, and we were a little taken aback. Yeah, 48. That is very strong. Oh, I get one shot, and then pass the Axie over to you, where you get one shot, pass the Axie over to you. Oh, you didn't get one shot. Okay, I'm sorry, I kind of acted on the assumption that you would. And so I didn't really follow up with any additional sword swings. For the heck of you, though. Yeah, not bad when you one-shot 3/4 of them. Not so bad, after all. Okay, that's the big chest. Let's just loot these guys real quick first. What do you have here? Splotchy parchment. Diagram for more Ducal Guard officer's armor. Decent crafting materials. Lots of monies. Chestplate, that's going to weigh us down a lot. Good thing that we did start to reduce the weight of our stuff. So what is this splotchy parchment? To Jacques Le Rogue. Or Le Rouge? What the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing there? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday? Yesterday, those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista, as per instructions I gave you, and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way, you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Philibert. Perhaps there's our explanation as to why there was that whole setup, trying to feed and lure this lizard. Okay, is there any additional loot down here? There is. Oh, hold on. Gotta break our ankles first. I believe that is everything now. So now let's head up further north still. And this is where we're expecting to find both the Griffin Witcher diagram, as well as there was a knight that we were supposed to support here. And this looks like a pretty big place. It is the castle on Mount Crane. And is that that's the big mountain that everyone talks about, right? We may be heading up to the tippity top of that. I think we can sort of see it through the trees there as well. Here's where we ran into the Draconid. Not far away, which I suppose does make sense, again, given what we've now learned about how that whole scenario played out. Yeah, there's some monsters or enemies here. Those might just be bandits. I'm guessing, yeah, that's the case. Why, hello there, good sir.
Come on.
Oh, Geralt. I mean, we can try to punch you, yes. Potentially. But, you know, probably best to use your actual sword. There we go. Yeah, that should do the trick. Was another bandit down here. Or two other bandits, in fact. They just didn't even notice. Quite the companions those guys are. They do not care one bit. One down. Oh, just missed the skill. That horse that kind of pushed us. There we go. And there's this guy back here as well. Oh, no, that's just his hand that we severed. Not to be confused with the rest of his body, which is over there. Okay, so that's definitely the castle in question. And in theory, we're trying to rescue a knight here. So let's save, because sometimes we're timed, or there are other scenarios in which things can very much go wrong if we mess up. There is the castle. Yes, there are a lot of enemies in here, as we might have expected. And I'm guessing this is... There's the base. Okay, how do we get in here, though? Because the knight is probably fighting all those guys and is perhaps at risk of dying. And we'd rather not have said knight die, because that is kind of exactly what I was saying we wanted to avoid happening here. Where's the entrance to this castle? I believe we found the entrance to this castle. Why, hello. Okay, yep, the stuff is here. I'd like to, well, I would say I'd like to activate, not this, but rather the secondary quest for helping the knights, because there's supposedly one of them here. However, this is actually one of the super bandit hideouts. Interesting. Oh, we can actually see the torch runner. So we did take out a couple of bandit camps on the periphery of this. We don't know if that could very well also be a bandit camp. And who knows about this? So they may, in fact, be able to get reinforcements if we don't stop them. But, Then again, previous time when something like this happened, I'm pretty sure the torch absolutely did, or the signal fire absolutely did get lit, and we didn't have too many problems with it. So that may not be that much of an issue, but let's mark that on our map just in case. That means we're going in this direction. This guy's gonna be hard to track down, because he's like on the other side. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just ignoring you all. Okay, where is the torch dude? He's like at it. Did he just... I think he just got to it. Damn it. Pretty sure he got to it. Yep. I mean, it's as far away as it could possibly be. And I think we did technically figure this encounter relatively early. This is an interesting place to have this fight. Can we knock you guys down? Can we knock ourselves down? Almost certainly. That is actually a significant concern that I have right now. It is an interesting choke point. Can we axie you and then pass the axie all the way down, perhaps? Oh, okay. No. That's the problem. We do not want to fall down here. That would be very bad. That is the way to definitely lose, would be to fall down. But if we can avoid that, then we should be relatively okay. And it would mean this is actually a convenient way to limit the number of enemies that we are fighting simultaneously, despite being at a bandit camp where there are a bazillion of these enemies. Well, I guess there may not necessarily be an actual knight here. It may more so just be that this is something that, helps out the knights more generally. It's a knightly deed, taking out this big bandit camp. That would make more sense, I think. But, dude, man. I'm supposed to pass the axe to you. There we go. These stairs are gonna get awfully bloody here. Now it's probably no longer a death sentence if we do happen to fall down, which is fortunate. We'll work our way down, slowly but surely. That bleed might eventually get you. That it will. We just double axie? I didn't think we were able to do that. That was purely from the axie. There's no sword swing to like pass that over. Or, like maybe we had axied someone else and that ultimately did pass to someone. Okay. Anyone else? Any takers? I don't think we've seen the leader yet. Which we did see on the previous location. There was, in fact, a leader of the camp. You did not get stunned for very long, did you? I mean, there's a chance that he was just one of the random dudes that happened to come across on that that staircase there. Yeah, I mean, it did work out quite well for us after all. I mean, like I said, the main concern was just that they would end up knocking us down off of the staircase there, but they didn't. I'm guessing that's the main guys up there. Okay, these guys are level 48. So they're, in theory, relatively tough when they don't get decapitated. Okay, this guy has a shield as well. Geralt, that probably could have been a one-shot kill if you had, say, like, not insisted on sheathing your sword every time we kill one of them. Yeah. Like that. Ooh. Okay, I do think there are still some remaining here. And again, Geralt insists on sheathing the sword. No, leave it out. We're not done here, Geralt. Just kite them back to the staircase and add to the mountain of bodies that are piling up there. Oh, okay, great. You'll enjoy this then. Maybe. There are a couple outside, it looks like.
Damn, you're
Yeah, these are probably the reinforcements. Might just be dogs. Over here? Yeah. I saw it coming. I saw that. Okay, well, that attack you did beat me to the punch there. Is that all the ones out here? I think it is. Let's loot these guys, because I'm not sure we're gonna get back out here afterward, but yeah, I was, oh, there you are. I was hoping that we would have another one of these super bandit camps, because we saw the one way over on the opposite end of Toussaint, really, up north, and then it was a long time in between seeing any others, or at least we explored a lot of territory in between finding this one. Which had me a little bit concerned, had me wondering if maybe we would not have the chance to run into any more, but it seemed strange that it would be just a one-time occurrence, since it seemed like there was, you know, a whole system built around it, and we did learn about numerous people who were wanted with all those notices hanging up around town. So I was cautiously optimistic that we would run into more, and I think we've seen at least 3 names on those, so perhaps there is still one more such location for us to discover. Who knows? We are now encumbered, and we are not yet done with all these fights, because like I was saying, I do not believe we have yet fought the boss of this area, if you will. The actual bandit in question. But we could,
here. How to use it. Where's
in the meantime,
Kira gave me?
You know, proceed to loot some stuff, but or you know, find that Griffin School stuff. But like, can we fight him while encumbered? I think we might have fought the other boss bandit when we were encumbered as well. I think we didn't we like just axied him and he didn't even touch us. Okay, I mean, like, that's it. I don't think we go through there yet. That looks like that's gonna be a whole another thing. Yeah, leave the gear for later. There's still an enemy or 2 down here. It sounds like more dogs. Let's get them. But that's not the dog I wanted to hit. There we go. And one, yeah, I'm guessing the dogs were the reinforcements, because it seems like they were kind of out on the outskirts here. In some cases, didn't even make it all the way in. One more here. Okay. Yeah, so now it may more or less just be the bandit chief, and I'm seeing a couple of red dots, like maybe the bandit chief and an amigo or 2. It may have finally come down here. Nope, more dogs. Dogs ever stop? Feels like they just keep on coming. They're spawning in. Yeah, we just saw them spawn in directly in front of us. Okay, so that means they are quite literally never ending. So we should just head up to get to the main boss, otherwise we will quite literally be here for all of eternity. There is no end to the wave of dogs we just saw. So how do we get up to the top then, is the other question we should be asking ourselves, and we'll climb the stairs somewhere, perhaps. They would all reappear if we meditated before fighting the leader. I mean, that would be kind of funny. But, no, we shouldn't do that. You're right. You're right. Okay, so let's see. Let's just further encumber ourselves, because there's no super encumbrance, right? There's no difference between being just one weight unit above the encumbered limit and being way over. That's kind of what we did when we were exploring Skellige out in the ocean. We said, well, we could go back every time we get encumbered, or we could just deal with it for the next few minutes, or in that case, next very long time, and sell it all in one huge chunk. And I think, given how this is somewhat remote location, although it might have its own fast travel spot. Well, last time we fought one of these things, once we did clear it up, it did get re-inhabited. So, and in doing so, it meant we could sell some things to people. So hopefully that means we can actually do that without needing to head back to town. That might be kind of helpful. There's one more thing here. There we go. And so the leader is up there. How do we get up there? Try this, I suppose. Looks like some way up somehow, perhaps. Come on, Carol. Is there a ladder? There's probably a ladder. But also we can maybe just help that? No, there's kind of like a bar on the side. Oh, there's a staircase. You know, like, probably take the staircase. And then, once you've taken the staircase, that's probably when you take the ladder. Just a guess, really. Is that our dude? No, that's a random bandit. Okay. I mean, obviously we'll fight you. But you're no special bandit. Oh, you have a shield. Oh, no. Look out, he has a shield. Okay, that was actually, you did successfully block all those. You stop. Could you just, like, stop blocking our stuff for a second here? Even a heavy attack. And you are bleeding. You are taking damage. I think we are using up your stamina as well, so you can't just continue blocking all day. We can then, I mean, I would like to then proceed to hit you in the back where you don't have the shield on. Although, there we go. This skinny little pathway can't really do that. This, I think, is going to be our guy. Can we even save here. So the last dude wasn't so bad, but I think this guy's gonna be higher level. That's just a random bandit who's cheering for reasons unknown to me. Ooh. Also rude. Just cleave him in half while we're at it. Okay, so I think our main guy is still higher up. Yeah, we'll loot the rest of the corpses, whatever else there may be after, because once we're no longer covered, that'll help. Hello, Philibert Four Fingers. Let's proceed to axe you, then clobber you. And rinse, repeat. Oh, you're fairly quick to recover there. Oh, that was gruesome. But you still managed to block that. Well done. Well done, Philibert. Not this time, though. Oh, I did not dodge in time. I did press the dodge button. Apparently not quite as quickly. So there goes our perfect record. We did manage to land a hit on us. Granted, we could have put Quen on and, you know, still taking no damage, but... You just tisk at us? You did just tisk at us. What I say to you? Die to the bleed. Thank you very much. Now... maybe we need to fight those dogs downstairs? Because that was the leader, and we had fought everyone else, but my guess is maybe the dogs, yeah, respawned, and so they're still down there, and so we technically haven't killed everyone right now. I think that's what the situation is. He died mid-sword swing as well. Oh, there we go. We just need to step downstairs, of course. Just casually step on all the corpses. Random dude we never met before? What's up?